Hi, I'm Barry Williams.
And I'm Sydney Williams.
And together, we're Williams in the Wild. Welcome to Williams in the Wild, your backstage pass to what's happening in this van. You're officially invited to see what it's like to live in a van, follow along for Sydney's speaking and hiking tour across the western part of the United States, and everything that may happen in between. So what are you waiting for? Hop on in. We got places to go.
Last week I told you a little bit about what we've got coming up for the 2019 Hiking My Feelings Speaking and Hiking Tour, and today I wanted to give you a little bit more information and invite you to join us for any or all of this adventure. The first stop on the speaking tour for 2019 is this Friday at the Huntington Beach REI at 7 p.m. Here's kind of how these weekends are going to go, and it's for the next 3 weekends in and around LA. So I speak on Friday night at 7 p.m. and then on Saturday morning we do a group hike for all the folks that came to hear us speak and anybody else that would like to join us as well. You don't have to come see me speak in order to hike with us, but it does give a little bit of context for what Hiking My Feelings is all about. On Sundays, we're going to resume our TCT training series where we're getting folks emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually ready to hike across Catalina Island via the Trans-Catalina Trail. And if you stay tuned for a little bit longer through this episode, we've got the details on our first hosted hike across Catalina Island, and we are so excited to share these details with you, so stick around.
Anybody who knows us knows that we absolutely love live music. Living van life means that we can incorporate our love for music with our love for travel. And in 2019, we are planning on hitting some of the biggest music festivals with our favorite bands, all while hosting hikes in some spectacular parts of the country. Our first festival stop is in Long Beach, California on February 8th for the One Love Reggae Festival. 55 bands are playing over 3 days, and every single band is absolutely phenomenal. But I'm particularly looking forward to seeing Revolution, Stick Figure, Slightly Stupid, Fortunate Youth, and Pepper. This festival is right next to the Queen Mary, and it's also my birthday, so it's going to be awesome. Hiking is a bit limited in Long Beach, so we're thinking we may actually put together a paddleboarding session, so stay tuned, we'll give you further details on that. Next stop is at the world-famous Red Rocks Amphitheater in Morrison, Colorado for a sold-out show with Stick Figure, Pepper, Steel Pulse, The Movement, and Ayaterra on April 20th. It's our first time at the venue, and it's also Stick Figure's first time headlining. We're also excited to host a 6-mile group hike that goes all the way around the amphitheater itself, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Our last stop is going to be at the Cali Roots Festival in Monterey, California on May 24th through the 26th. It's the 10-year anniversary of this festival, and it's sure to be a blast. We haven't picked a trail yet for that hike, but if you're a local and you have ideas, feel free to leave a comment and let us know what you think. We'd love to have you join us.
One of the things I'm looking forward to most in 2019 is our hosted hiking series across Catalina Island. Barry and I are level 2 naturalists with the Catalina Island Conservancy, so we've got all the fun facts to add an extra layer of information to your experience. We'll be talking about the history of the island, all the native plants and animals, and as well as the first people who called the island home. One of my personal hiking goals is to do one of the longer thru hikes, either the Appalachian Trail or the PCT, or to be honest, both. And I really believe that the Trans-Catalina Trail is an excellent intro to thru hiking. And one of the things I'm most passionate about is making this trail and backpacking in general as accessible to as many people as we possibly can. One of the ways we're able to do that here at Hiking My Feelings is our partnership with Catalina Backcountry. What does that mean for you? Well, if you can't or you don't want to carry gear across the island, Catalina Backcountry is going to handle all of that for you. So if you know you can crush the miles and elevation gain is not a problem for you, and the only thing holding you back from backpacking, through hiking, or otherwise hitting this trail is the fact that you have to carry everything with you, it's not a worry anymore. My favorite part of this whole thing is our day off in Little Harbor. The first day on the Trans-Catalina Trail, that segment from Avalon to Blackjack, is the hardest part of the whole experience, and it happens on the first day. So that day off in Little Harbor is absolutely crucial, especially if you're a new backpacker and you're getting used to what your body feels like walking across an entire island. On the day off in Little Harbor, I'm excited to lead you guys through a journaling exercise, set some intentions for the rest of the trip, and if you want to, talk about what's coming up for you. For me, hiking is a very mindful practice, and I'm looking forward to bringing that to you as well. So if you want to join us for the inaugural Hiking My Feelings trip across Catalina Island via the Trans-Catalina Trail, go to hikingmyfeelings.com for all the information you could possibly need.
As many of you may know, the government shutdown started on December 22nd. And while government employees are on furlough, our national parks are suffering. Joshua Tree, one of our personal favorites, has been overrun with visitors. The holidays are the busiest 10 days of the year at Joshua Tree, bringing in over 20,000 visitors a day. So far, the park is seeing people parking outside of designated areas, destroying environmentally sensitive habitats, dogs running off leash, putting local wildlife at risk, and visitors pooping outside of restrooms. The restrooms that have remained open have been overflowing and are running out of toilet paper. So we want to give a huge shout out to all the volunteers, including Salty Millennial, who is part of the Hiking My Feelings family, and say thank you. Thank you for so generously donating your time and money to clean the restrooms and replace over 500 rolls of toilet paper a day. Thanks for spreading the good vibes and protecting one of America's national treasures. And there's your dose of good vibes for this week. If you or someone you know is on a mission to make the world a better place, we want to hear about it. Drop us a comment down below or send us an email. We'd love to share your good vibes in a future episode. Alright, well, that's about it for this week's episode. Thanks for tuning in. If we don't see you on the road, we would love to see you on the trail.
We put out new episodes every Tuesday, so don't forget to click that little subscribe button down there. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. If you like following our day-to-day shenanigans, hit us up on Instagram @WilliamsInTheWild. And next week, we're giving you the first sneak peek as to what we've been up to since October on the first leg of this tour and all the prep work that goes into making this happen.
And be sure to stick around to the end because we got a little surprise for you. Peace.
How do I look?
Stunning.
All right.
Good answer.
Good answer. Yeah.